right, Chase, I am taking a look now at your report. This is how I evaluate the reports. I use video to do it because it's longer and more involved, so it takes me a little longer. It's easier to do it by video. And I welcome feedback. If you like the video, let me know. So here, a lot of students like it's kind of like looking over my shoulder as I'm evaluating. So you've chosen to do yours obviously in APA, and you're doing it correctly because you have your title page. So great job with that. Title is in bold and it has the subcategory to it. So title, good. All right, very nicely done. Now, oh goodness. So this is way too big a print. Maybe it's just because no, it's actually 16. So your whole paper should be the size of this right here. The whole paper needs to be 12-point font. Okay, so fix it all. Make sure it's all. Just select the whole paper, whole document, and change it to 12-point. Your page 2 should actually start all the way up here, and your title here, mental, should be centered. Okay. So it should be moved to the center, and again, it should be the same size font as everything else. It all should be 12-point font. Okay, you do not need to have introduction, so you can delete that. You should, though, indent the first line of each paragraph, so that should be done. It's like I said, should be centered, so I'm just going to do this and see what I'm talking about. Alright, so this again should all be 12-point font. You might say mixture of physical challenge, teamwork, and discipline. But behind the excitement of competition, many students probably struggle with depression on both sides. You probably need a comma here. So there's a slight pause there. You might want to, if you have very many comma issues as we go through here, you might want to take a look at the commas, how commas work again. But the general rule of thumb is that wherever, if you're reading it naturally, if it feels like there ought to be a slight pause there, then that's probably a good place to put a comma. So notice as I'll read this naturally, many student athletes quietly struggle with the pressure to perform both on, with the pressure to perform both on and off. So it's slight, it might even be very slight like that, but it still indicates the idea for a comma there. So that probably should have a comma. Okay. Research shows that athletes are not immune to anxiety, depression, or identity loss in some ways. Again, comma, this is what we call a comma splice. So you'd want to say something that you could maybe make it a semicolon, change it to a semicolon. This paper explores the mental health challenges students face. All right, you do not want to do this. So actually, you do not want to share what the topic matter, why it matters to you, because it's not about you. Don't be offended by that. It's just simply a fact. If you're doing an actual report like this, then it's not about you. It's about the report and the evidence, right? It's about what's the discovery. So you should not say anything about you. You should not use the words I, me, or my at all, okay, in the paper. So delete this part. Now this is your next subheading, so that's good. Again, just remember that it should be double spaced between us, so make sure you fix the excess spacing here. And then this should be tabbed in like I already mentioned before. All right, Chase. I just paused the video because I felt like I needed to read this a little bit more. I needed to read it again and make sure. So as I started to look at this, I felt like it looked like it might be written by AI. And I do believe. Now, I'm not accusing you of anything. Please don't take it that way. I'm not trying to I don't want to make you mad or get you upset or anything. But it does, what I'm saying is it has some indicators that I'm used to seeing that are involved in when students use AI. I have a feeling that it might be AI. And what I want you to do is I want you to confirm that with me. Let me know if it is or not. I'm pretty certain it does have AI in it. If not entirely, it does have some AI in places. So what I need you to do is just let me know. Get back to me absolutely as soon as possible about this. Don't panic. Don't worry. Because as long as you are honest and let me know that you did use AI, then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to let you rewrite it, revise it, fix it, remove the AI and make it sure it's all of your own writing. And then once you've done that, you can resubmit it to me. But you need to let me know up front. You need to email me first and let me know that you did do it, and then tell me, that you will, just basically let me know and keep me informed. Let me know that you will fix it and and return it. You should return it to me as soon as possible. I'd say maybe within a week. Try to get it done within a week. So like maybe by next Sunday. So that means you're gonna have to work a little bit harder next week because you would have to fix this as well as finishing your editorial. But my point is, I'm not going to count this against you. I'm not going to report it to anybody. So as long as you're honest and let me know that it did happen, I'm going to say okay, just fix it, and I'll grade it and accept it like I would have this normally, and there'll be no harm, no foul. It'll be like it never happened. So just be honest and let me know, and then we'll go from there. Okay. But I'm going to stop here in the video because there's not much sense for me to go through and look at it anymore because I'm about 95% sure that it's so. Just let me know. Please write back to me as soon as possible and let me know, confirm this.